Welcome back to another episode of the Barcelona Career Mode Series. In the Glory Hunter Save, the last season of the Glory Hunter Save, where we are looking to win every single trophy possible. We finally failed last season in Italy by failing to win the Serie A. However, we did pick up the Coppa Italia and the Europa League, so it is good there. We are now in our final season with Spain trying to win La Liga in the Copa del Rey, as well as the Champions League, in which both the Champions League, we are looking good. A perfect 3-for-3 to start. Bayern Munich, on the other hand, are looking dreadful. They have to turn this around rapidly. As far as La Liga, we are also looking good there. We are still unbeaten, even taking on Real Madrid last episode. We go ahead and still now stay 6 points clear off Atletico Madrid. We maintain that 8-point gap between us and Real Madrid. The Copa del Rey, Copa de España, whatever it is, that comes in a couple months' time. In today's episode, we'll play Benfica. We might play Sevilla, but we are going to focus heavily on the Champions League. At least, no, we'll probably end up playing Sevilla, Real Sociedad, or Villarreal, plus another Champions League game. So if we can beat Bayern Munich here, that would be absolutely massive. This is a starting 11 we are going to use to take on Bayern Munich. We have our own system now for that 4-2-3-1. So Emery gets benched this time for Ferran Torres. Vitor is a right-hand man on that side. Odegaard down the middle central with Højlund up top at striker. Let's see if we can pick up another 3 points and keep it perfect record in Champions League. And this would essentially put Bayern Munich out of the Champions League round of 16s at least, if one of the other teams were to win their game as well. If they draw it, Bayern Munich technically do have a chance. Bayern Munich do have a chance if we beat them and all the other two teams draw against each other, because then the max they can finish on is 6, and that would be enough if the other teams don't get a point. Pedri, Ferran Torres, Pedri, into the path of Martin Odegaard, and here comes the club captain, Martin Odegaard, to open the score. He is Bayern Munich. He did it on the first time. He'll do it again this time as well. 1-0 for Barcelona. I almost said Bayern Munich. Musiala, Alcaraz, Ter Stegen saves again. Davies can't clear it. Musiala's on the ground injured. Gallo will clear it, and we will go at halftime up 1-0 against Bayern Munich. Koundé, Declan, Koundé, Pedri, Højlund, that wide to Vitor against Werner. Werner might be a future teammate of yours, Roku, soon. Across the face of the net to Ferran Torres. We double our lead, and we are sending Bayern Munich down. It's 2-0 for Barcelona. It's Vitor with the assist. It's Barcelona looking to seal and wrap up the deal. If we win this game, we are through as well with 2 games left to go, which is why we'll probably focus on league action a lot more. You know what? Fuck it. Why not? Lewandowski. He was in the subs because of the new team sheet I created, so he was just sitting in the subs. He's leaving in January. He's going to Fulham for $15 million. I finally completed a deal with him, and so why not give him some game time against his former club in the Champions League? This will probably be his last game here with Barcelona, to be completely honest. Nezovic out wide on the left-hand side. He just didn't have a minus ring, so why not? And then Emery as well as Vermeeren in the midfield, just to give Vermeeren some game time, because I haven't been playing him a lot, so we kind of got to play him a little bit before he gets too angry. So why not? A 43 pace Lewandowski, Odegaard out wide to Nezovic. Down to Afonso. Back post for Lewandowski. He's too slow to get there. Odegaard heads it. Can't find Roku. Koundé now on the ball. Koundé heads it down to Vermeeren. He'll find Odegaard. Odegaard will find Lewandowski. And Lewandowski misses the mark. Last kick of the game here as Bayern just look for a consolation goal. Lewandowski's going to head it away against his former club, and that is going to be game over. We remain a perfect 4-for-4, and Bayern Munich gotta hope the two teams draw, or they are out of Champions League hope for sure. Benfica beat Club Brugge, which means Bayern Munich are knocked out of the Champions League. They could still face off in the Europa League, or at least get knocked down to the Europa League, but they would have to win their final 2 games. They obviously, which would mean have to beat the Club Brugge, and us also beating Club Brugge as well, or beating or drawing to Club Brugge. We are currently sitting top of the table. We are through already. Obviously, us and Benfica are through. Actually, Benfica's not through yet. It could be Club Brugge, to be honest, that go through as well. We are more than likely top of the table. All we need is a point, and we are top of the table. We are going to go ahead and simulate through it. We'll watch the boys play it out, and then we'll see who comes out on top. If I have to jump in, honestly, I'm probably not going to, because screw it. Rasmus, 63rd minute. We have the lead 1-0 for Barcelona. And that is game over. That win keeps us alive for the perfect 6-for-6 goal dream possibility. I don't really care if we go 6-for-6. I just care that we got out of the group, and we did. And not only did we get out of the group, we finished top of the group no matter what happens in the final game. Did Bayern Munich win? They did win. So they do have hope for myself to beat them. And god dang it, I was going to play Real Sociedad, but Real Sociedad is awful. Where's Villarreal at in the league? Villarreal is 7th, so at least there's something there. Because I was gonna play Sevilla as well, but they were 15 points as well, so 3-1 for Sevilla when there. We're gonna quick sim this Real Sociedad game. We'll play against Villarreal, and we might just have a short episode as far as gameplay goes this episode. Game against Real Sociedad, 2-0 for Barcelona. Time to take on Villarreal away from home. Moretti, we are doing our 4-2-3-1 starting formation here. So Ferran Torres, no Zai Emery. Lewandowski's on the bench again. Odegaard, Ferran Torres, into Højlund, into Rasmus. Rasmus off the post. Gallo, Declan Rice. Nobody wants to close him down, and he'll block the shot anyway. Saliba headed down. Odegaard will collect it. We're trying to find somebody, but all of them were really offside, so it didn't work out. But we'll pick it back up. Now out wide to Davies. Afonso. Ferran. Højlund. Martin Odegaard. First time finish! It finds a back of net, and it's 1-0 for Barcelona. 30 minutes in, and it's the captain, Martin Odegaard. Who's not really a captain. It really should be Ter Stegen, but hey-ho, it is what it is. Sorlas, the Marcus Leonardo, Ter Stegen with the save. There's a penalty though. Koundé takes out Sorlath, and Barcelona concede a penalty to Villarreal. Is that a penalty? Nah. Marcus Leonardo, Ter Stegen, ball don't lie. Marcus Leonardo, Sorlath, 1-1. Villarreal leveled things up. And that is game over. A 1-1 draw against Villarreal. That is unfortunate. Last game of the group stages of the Champions League against Club Brugge. Do I want Bayern Munich to have a chance? I honestly, it doesn't matter. It's the Europa League, so it doesn't really matter what happens. So we'll just quick sim, hope for the best. It's a draw, which would put Club Brugge at 5 points. So Bayern Munich had to beat Benfica, which they do. And Bayern Munich survive and get Europa League action at the best that they could, which is honestly definitely what they don't deserve. To be honest, they don't deserve. They pick up 2 wins at the end. They were awful this Champions League campaign. They lost their first 4 games. They picked up 2 wins. Now they're in the group. Now they're in the Europa League preliminary round. Thankfully, that doesn't affect us. All the groups done. No. Do we care? No. Are we going to quick sim a couple days to find out the opponents? Yes. And just quickly, we want second place teams because that's who we can place. We have Leipzig in Group A. We can't play Benfica. We have Dortmund in Group C. I would happily take Dortmund. I would happily take, I'll happily take Leipzig as well. I'll take anyone, honestly. We have Inter Milan In Group D, we have Rangers. I would love to take Rangers in Group E. Give me Rangers. We have Leverkusen in Group F. We have Liverpool in Group G. And then we have Real Sociedad in Group H. I would honestly take anybody besides Liverpool or, honestly, Liverpool or Inter are the two teams I would want to avoid the most. Other than that, I will be easily. Round 16, we get Borussia Dortmund. Liverpool get AC Milan. Leverkusen get PSG. Benfica versus Atalanta, our former club. Rangers get Newcastle. Inter get City. Real Sociedad get Man United, and Leipzig get Real Madrid. When we come back in next episode, we will continue our league dominance, where we currently sit first, 6 points clear off of Atletico Madrid. We will have a transfer window. We will have the Super Cup, I'm pretty sure. We'll also have the Copa del Rey, the Copa de España, whatever you want to call it, beginning. And then after that, more action. Dortmund, Real Madrid to kick things off next episode. Oh my lord, it's going to be a juicy episode. We have 177 million to spend. It's going to get inflated a little bit more because some players that have been sold throughout this throughout the non-window when they get sold on January 1st. So go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. Some big things are coming. I know that for sure. I got 3 players on my short list, and I might bring all 3 of them in. So leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.